You're live, and I have a very annoying beam of sunlight coming through the blinds. But it gets a bit dark if I don't have any sunlight. Let's just alter that slightly. I hope you're all well. Hello, I've seen George and Isaac in the comments. Oh. Oh, we have a special guest. Hi, Izzy. Oh, what's up? What is it? You coming to say hello and you want belly rubs? Do you want belly rubs? She wants belly rubs this morning. Look. Oh, I know. I'm so sorry. I forgot to give you belly rubs this morning. Oh. Okay, that's all I got time for. I got to go. I got to work, Nelly. I got to work. Got to do some work. All right, she'll probably just wait there for a moment. But hello. Oh, it is a bit dark, isn't it? But if I open the blinds, the sun will just attack my eyes and make the camera go all funny. So hopefully that's okay. Let's get started. She'll move once I get started. She's not a fan of the old exercise. She loves exercise. She loves going out, but she finds it a bit weird when we start doing stuff. So we're going to do a little stretchy kind of warm up. Make sure that we're ready for working out. Oh, we're going to have to go through. Are you ready? We're going to run. We're going to run on the spot. Are you ready? We're all going to run on the spot. And Izzy's going to look at us really weird. Okay, so just a jog on the spot. Push that so we don't get any background noise. She'll be freaked out. Or she's going to join in. I don't know. Oh, he still wants cuddles. So just jog on the spot. Remember, this is your chance to, shake the cobwebs off. Yeah. Oh, you're not weirded out today. You want to join in. Izzy's joining in today. And we're just going to make sure that we're nice and loose. Let's go for, we're going to just twist around, wake up the waist. Yeah, we are. Oh, you're probably so confused. You are. Keep twisting. I can only apologise for the dogginess. But I can't turn her away while she wants to be here, can I? No. Keep twisting those arms. Yes. You too. Yes. We'll go. We've been thrown a little bit by a doggy, haven't we? So we've done a little bit of twist. We've opened up the shoulders. I won't swing my legs in case I don't want to look at her. I don't want to kick her in the face. So we're going to stretch out the hips. We're going to do a lunge. Going to go for a lunge into this position. Scoop up some air from underneath you. And come up high. And come back down. And again, scoop up some air, come up high on this side. Go to the other side. Do you want to go out yet or not? Go on in. Go see. Good girl. Wait for cue the next scratch. Superset with this one. And scoop up some air. And come up. Oh, feel the stretch in the hips and the calves. Oh, I forgot something in my pocket. Get rid of that. Scoop some air again. Go for another one. Up nice and high. Come back down, scoop another one. Fantastic. Come back down. Stay legs open wide. We're going to just stretch again. Scoop down. Bring some air up. Up high. Breathe out. Scoop some more air up. And up high. Let's see what the comments are saying. You guys carry that on. What we say? Oh, thank you very much. Love the dog. Good morning, Lucy. And hi, Stanley. Had a bit of I'm going to call it a brain hiccup yesterday, didn't I, Stanley? Messed around with your birthday days. Yes, we all know it was Stanley's birthday a couple of weeks ago, apart from me who forgot yesterday, live on a session. So I'm now declaring that to the whole world. I'm very sorry, Stanley. Happy birthday for last week. We did a special workout and everything, and I just forgot. Let's do some jogging on the spot just to make sure the heart rate is up. Warm-up's been distracted by dogs today. Oh, don't know where we were. We were doing some lunges, weren't we? Well, whilst I haven't got a dog, we'll swing our legs backwards and forwards, open up the hips. And my camera's a little high today, but we will work with that. Do the other leg. And apologies for the light. I'm working on unnatural light today because the natural light is a bit too strong, comes straight through the window on some bright mornings and is not great. Let's have a little look, see if that's any better. Oh, it's so bright. Don't know what that looks like. That's better, I think. Excuse this section, it's a bit bright down here, isn't it? So what we're going to do, we'll get straight into it's challenge day. I've got to dodge the sun. Good morning, Tegan. Hello. Lovely to have you with us this morning. It is challenge day. You're going to need your 10 items, okay? We're going to have at least 2 attempts at improving our personal best. George, I think you were stuck on 36. Oh, can I also just say the other thing I was going to say this morning is I'm very sorry about the internet cutting out the last couple of days. I'm very, very genuinely sorry. So this morning, I reset everything. I switched the router off, made sure it was fresh to go. I've reloaded my laptop, hoping that is all out of the window. So no internet failures today. Certainly not this morning with you guys. Everyone else, it doesn't matter. So you're going to need your 10 items so we can get a score on the board. George, we're going to beat that 36, aren't we? And whoever else, your personal best. If you haven't recorded one down, I know, Stanley, you joined in. I made a hiccup yesterday as well, didn't I? And you came in a little bit later on, and I don't know whether you managed to record your score, but you will today, and we will definitely try and beat it soon after as well. So set your stuff up if you haven't already. I think I've got my 10 things here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm going to go this way, 10. Don't want to be crashing into the door. Okay, so my score, I have it scribbled down from Wednesday. Was it Wednesday we did it? Or maybe yesterday as well. Record one from yesterday? Nah. Yeah, I did. So my score is there. So I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm going to pop a timer on here so you guys can see. I've got it closer, hopefully. Again, this is part of the reason why I shut the blinds, because I don't know if you could see the timer on here. So I'm going to set the timer. And as always, the challenge is you're going to run from one side of the room or from point A. We'll call this point A. I'm going to be nice and close to you guys up against the wall here. And we're going to go to point B, collecting one item at a time. We're going to do that 10 times. There and back 10 times and see how quickly we can get all of our items, okay? The aim, of course, is to... I'm talking to you and you can't see my face. The aim, of course, is to beat your score from Monday, which was the ultimate goal, see how much improvement we've made over the course of the week. Then we're going to talk tips and do a little mini workout in order to improve that. And then we're going to have another go at the end for our final attempt, maybe even have 2 more attempts. Depends on time and energy. One final attempt to see if we can beat our personal best, okay? So without further ado, hopefully that was enough time for you guys to set up. We're going to get started, and I'm going to give you guys the benefit of the doubt. So get yourself up against the wall or at point A, ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go! Collect your stuff. One at a time, put them back under on this side of the wall. As you see my face arrive and disappear in the sunlight. Keep going. I help you with time splits. We're on 29 seconds. And that's me done. What did I do? Okay. It's not my personal best, but it's not a bad start. We're on 43 seconds. Hopefully, I'll start seeing some results soon, or you guys will let me know that you've had your turn at least. 55 seconds we're at. And yes, George. George has beaten his personal best already this morning. Fantastic. So I'm going to let that run in case anybody is using that still. I don't think I've heard that anybody's got a time over a minute. The times I've heard have all been less than that, but just in case, those long walks have really helped. Fantastic. Oh, special mention to George, I think. I hope you are aware, and you watched your little YouTube clip from Miss Lee Norman, but got a golden award from me because I'm so impressed. George hasn't missed a single session with me. He's been here every morning, and he's done all of the online sessions that I hold with year 5 and 6 as well. So mega impressed. Well done, George. Thank you for, he's seen it. I'm glad I'm not sharing the news too soon. He's seen it, and I'm very proud. Thank you very much, and I'm very pleased. Anyway, not to cut you short at all, George, because you've been amazing. But yeah, just a special mention to you. Let's go and see if we can work out how to improve our scores. Right, tips from last week. Last session, Wednesday, some other time. I told you to step 1 foot at a time so you don't go around in circles. And it's done 10K. Are you going to send me that through as well, George? I need to see that later on so I can send it off to Mr. Walker and you can enter the competition, the virtual competition. Let me know. So step with your, I'm saying right foot. I'm going to use my example. Thanks, George. I'm going to use my example. So right foot, I'm on this side. When I come to this side, I'm using my left foot to reach down, okay? So effectively, side on, a side view. I'm running in. I'm going in with my right foot to pick up from this side, running the other way, down my left foot on this side. It minimises the gap that I'm having to do and also stops me going around in circles and getting dizzy if I'm going over and I'm in a pretty short space, okay? So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is, unless you have to go up high, if you're grabbing off of a shelf or whatever it might be that you're doing, try to stay as low as you can. Keep the muscles engaged the whole time, okay? So if you're low down, your muscles will be engaged and you can keep the muscles working as you're moving and reaching either side, okay? So there's another little tip for you. We'll work on these in a moment. What was my last tip for you guys? What did we say? Shared something else with you. Oh, planning ahead, a tactic. Yes, that was it. A tactic. So I've been going from left to right on my, that's how it looks to me anyway. So I've been picking up one item at a time, but I mentioned to you guys that you might have some items which are trickier to grab than others. I would get them done first. Get the tricky ones out of the way so that you can speed up as you're going through, and as time's starting to run out, you know that you're going to grab something a little bit quicker. Maybe it's the small items you want to grab first. Maybe it's the bigger items you want to grab afterwards. So have some sort of strategy, knowing if you keep fumbling the same item, do that one first. Get that one out of the way, and then you can speed through the rest. So let's do a little workout just to train all of those things. Okay, it's just going to be 30 seconds of 5 ideas. Okay. Riley's got 10 items. Well done. So let's go with, we're going to do 30 seconds of high knees. Okay, we're just going to lift our knees up nice and high, trying to improve our running technique. Okay, so this is for speed. I know we've done some slow motion versions before. So 5 seconds, counting down. We're going to do some high knees. Let's go. So let's get the knees up nice and high. Running technique. Iron Man's attacking me. Knees up nice and high. So this is a bit more than our jog for the warm-up. Okay. I would probably go a little bit higher, but I'll probably cause some sort of earthquake in here if I go too much higher. So keep going. The screen's probably shaking around as well. But drive those knees up. Have a little bit of a sprint on the spot if you like. 3 more seconds. Oh, that's time. Fantastic. Have a little rest there. Next thing we're going to do is some agility jumps side to side. Okay, so the same sort of thing. But what we're going to do is we're going to, a bit like, imagine there's a hurdle. We're going to jump over the hurdle, stay on this side. So it's the same concept, but we're just going for a little bit more power, a bit of explosion to jump over a mini fence or a mini hurdle in the middle. What are you doing? Low battery, of course. Ready? Agility jumps. Let's go. So jump over those hurdles, hold it balanced in the middle. So this is going to improve your agility, strength, coordination, all things that are necessary for our running technique and our movement over short distances, which is what we're working on at the moment. Developing a short sprint and time. Super, another 30-second stretch. We're going to do some side shuttles, so side stepping. Again, the link here is that we're going to stay nice and low, okay? And if you want to use the space that you're actually using just as a practice, but we're going to go side to side, so I'm going backwards and forwards this way, but we're going to go sideways just to improve that sort of side step as we get towards our items, okay? So I'm going to go side to side this way so you can see the camera and reach down with that foot as well if you want to, or you can practice reaching for your item wherever it might be. Stay nice and light on your feet. Tiptoes in the middle. Tip, 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 tip. Lunge. Okay? Stay nice and low in between, so I'm not standing right up. Keeping those muscles engaged. Excellent work. Well done. Okay, we're going to do a mixture of squats, okay? What we're going to do is a bounce squat. I'm going to explain that to you now. So I'm going to show you my squat. We're going to come down, bounce, and jump, okay? So the second one isn't going to come all the way up. So you do a normal squat, bounce halfway, come back down and explode up, okay? So you're kind of doing half a squat and then a jump squat. Okay, let's go. So down, up, and bounce. Down, bounce, and jump. Down, bounce, and jump. Oh, excellent. If you can't do the jump, just up onto your tiptoes is fine. All the way up. If you can do the jump, that's good too. Fantastic, 10 more seconds. These are really working. The leg muscles. Good work. Fantastic. Woo. They're going to feel good in the morning. Okay. And last one. Last one, we're going to just do lunges forwards into our running stance, okay? So lunge, hands come down, push back up. Lunge, hands come down, push back up. So it's like running blocks. Hands ready for a sprint start, and then come back up if that's what you want to be doing. Let's go. Lunges down and up, down and up. Down, look forwards if you can, and up. Aiming for that straight line with your spine all the time. And this is the last one. We're not doing a second round because we want to get another go. So work hard here. Want to get another go at our sprint, our shuttle run rather. Down and back up. And that is time. That's our little jingle. So we've got a few minutes, not that much time. Got a few moments of rest. I'm going to stop that. Reset. It'll probably freeze, but I'll save some battery. That's great. Okay, we'll catch our breath. We'll get ready. Have a little reminder of what we want to achieve. So George has already broken his personal best today, but that doesn't stop, does it, George? You want to try and get below 33 now. Same with me, actually, oddly. The last score I got, George, was 33. So we're working with a similar sort of time frame. And my job's to beat that too. So doesn't matter what your previous score was, you can always look to improve and get better. And that's what I'm trying to help you guys with this morning and this week, is that we can have a manageable goal, whether that's at the end of the day, at the end of the lesson, at the end of the week, at the end of the month. Set yourself a target. If you don't reach it, it's not the end of the world. You will see progress. And every single time we've done this, we've improved. And if you just say, I want to improve my personal best, then every time you attempt it, you've got a goal. And that's a reachable goal, an achievable goal. I might, for example, say that I want to be less than 30 seconds when I do mine. So at 33, I'm nearly there. And hopefully by the next week, maybe if I was to keep practicing, I'd beat that 30-second mark. That might be my goal rather than just beat my personal best. I want to beat a set target. So have a manageable goal in your mind, whatever it is, whether it's in English, maths, whether it's in science, PE, whether it's when you're playing football, basketball, when you're skateboarding, when you go running, have a target in your mind. I want to run for 2 kilometers today without stopping. That'd be a great challenge. So set yourselves up. We're feeling a bit hot and sweaty, but that means that we're fully warmed up. And this should be the best attempt we've done so far before we reach exhaustion. Okay? There's only 5 items there, Mr. C. Let's get the rest out. So all of my items, I've not struggled with any in particular, so I'm just lining them up flush against the wall, so I've got them in a line. That's my tactic. And I'm going to open a window, make sure I've got some fresh air. It's another little tactic. So there's my line. I'm going to go one item at a time. I'm going to reach in, so I'm reaching in on my left side here, actually swapping over into my right hand and then putting it down on the floor this side. I don't have a long distance, not a very big distance, but the aim is to beat my score, isn't it? So keep working with what we've got, okay? Right. Now that we're frozen, I think we've all got our breath back, hopefully. I certainly have. We're going to give it another go before we finish and do a cool down. What am I pressing upside down here? Fantastic. Right. Give you a 3-second warning. 3, 2, 1. Go beat that score. Quick as you can. Let's work hard. Just for the last one. Reach down, pick up. Reach down, pick up. We're about 15 seconds now. Keep going. You can do it. I'm checking the time for you so you can just focus on what you're doing. 23 seconds we're on. Now we're on 26, 29, 32. Excellent. I think that was mine at 32. We're on 40 now. I wonder, George, if you were able to beat 33, however, it was too big a step for today. I've got a yes. Got a yes from George. That's a celebratory yes. I wonder what he's finished up with. 32.23, he went down to the tenths and hundredths of a second, which is absolutely fine. He's beating his personal best, which is great. Well done, George. Let's give George a little clap. Anybody else, let me know if you've beaten your score. More than happy to hear anybody who's managed to do that this week. So, without further ado, let's do a stretch off. We're going to do similar to our warm-up, but we're going to slow it right down. We're going to reach up and step forwards. Okay, you can plant that back foot at about 45 degrees so that it's coming to the corner of your room. Deep breath in, deep breath out, come to the side. Deep breath in, come back up. And now put your hands down on the ground. Step your foot back. We're going to lift that foot up and bring it back down. Lift the other foot up and bring it forward and scoop the air up, come up high and breathe out, turn out 45 degrees to the wall with the back foot. So I'm going to slow it down a little bit. I feel like I'm rushing. Don't need to rush, take your time. Breathe in here, come back up high. Breathe out, bring those legs back out. So you're in a plank position, slowly let your body come down to the ground. Breathe in. Do a little cobra stretch here. Breathe out. We're just going to come up to hands and knees here. We'll just stretch off with a cat-cow, so breathe in. Feel the lungs, feel the belly. Breathe out. Empty the lungs, empty the belly. One more time, breathe in.
all the way up. Breathe out.
Empty the belly. And breathe in, come to normal neutral. Fantastic. Cross the legs behind you. We'll come to a seated position. Just to stretch out the legs. We're going to go one leg in front of the other. This leg's going to cross over. Okay, you're going to hug that with the opposite arm. This arm's going to come behind and just do a little twist here. Stretch out the glutes. The slow breathing in here through your nose and out through your mouth. Fantastic. Do the other side. Leg comes up. Hold it with that hand. And a little twist here. And if you've got time this morning, why don't you take a moment just to think about your personal best and how well you've done today. Think about how you can carry this on, because although it's the last time we're working on it today, what is this benefiting? How is it benefiting you? And how can you improve it further? I can tell you that this is working on your sprint speed. So if you're interested in improving your sprint speed, your speed over short distances, this kind of exercise is really good to help you with that. Deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. And if you're thinking this has been great, but it's not something that I'm too concerned about, my sprint speed, it's not a goal that I really have in mind, think about something you could do. And what can we do maybe next week or the week after or any week to get you where you want to go? What's your goal? So you're welcome to stay there for a little bit longer, but I'm going to say thank you and goodbye. Riley beat her score. Well done, Riley. Fantastic. Give you a little clap. Very impressed. Anybody else? You're more than welcome to email me. Don't forget, those of you that are here, bye Stanley. If you've done any distances over the course of the week, we've got a virtual competition, haven't we, that's happening between the schools. So let me know at some point today what your distances are, and I'll keep those in and send them off to Mr. Walker so that we've entered our school into the competition. But for now, thank you very much for joining in. Well done to everybody who's made it, especially those of you that are here every day with me. Well done. And anybody watching this later on, let me know how you've gotten on as well, and if you've been able to beat your score this week. So have a lovely day. Have a lovely weekend. It's Friday, so if I don't see you before, have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you again next week. Bye, everyone.